Helicopter 60 Hotel, roger, landing main air, be at your own risk, use caution, winds now 140 at 21, gust 26.
Say again, winds for 60 Hotel?
Wind 130 at 22, gust 26.
So in this episode, another solo, another cross-country, lots of good lessons learned. Thankfully, not to the extent of the last episode where it was very sketchy and could have been very bad. This one is more of an exercise in decision-making and weather. As you may have noticed a trend from the last few episodes, weather has been a factor, and this time it wasn't so much storms as it was winds. Lester had given me a solo limitation of 15 knots with a 10-knot gust spread, so that was going out the door what I was using for all decision making just as a solo limitation. When I arrived at Lakefront, the forecast was that it would be close to limits but within limits, but initially it was not in limits. So I had to wait it out a little bit, was contacting Brandon just to make sure that they were okay with me delaying a little bit. My plan was to go to Gulfport to meet Brandon and Stephanie flying the OH-58 and OH-6 at the Scraping the Coast event that the Harrison County Sheriff's Department Air Unit was supporting. The big picture plan was to use this as an opportunity to finish out the 2.9 hours I needed for solo and fly the long way around Lake Pontchartrain, up the west side to Hammond, then to Slidell, then on the way to Stennis, and then Gulfport, and then land at Gulfport, fly with those guys, and then fly back after it was done. That would finish out my solo requirements for the check ride that was scheduled in a few days.
Lakefront Tower, information, Romeo 1553 Zulu, wind 130 at 13, visibility 10.
130.
Sky condition clear, temperature 31, 2.23, altimeter 3003. Landing and departing runway 18 right, visual approach in use. Runway 18.
So the winds died down, they were less than 15 knots. I had talked to Lester a little bit and he said it's okay if it's at or a little bit above, just as long as I wasn't doing patterns. So there was a little bit of slop in that 15 knot requirement. Obviously that's a solo limitation, not an aircraft limitation.
All right, this time I'm not going to screw that up. I'm going to talk to him on the ground. Lakefront Tower, helicopter 5360 Hotel.
Helicopter 5360 Hotel, Lakefront Tower.
Yes, I'll be departing at VFR to the west, 1,500 feet. We'll need a code and clearance to the Bravo, headed to Hammond.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, roger, stand by for squawk.
60 Hotel. Okay, do it now. Don't be a dumbass. That's all. Just don't be a dumbass. Don't be a douche. Don't be a dumbass. That was just, lesson learned on that one. So, biggest threat here is the wind.
60 Hotel, what's your request altitude?
1,500 for 60 Hotel.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, roger, you can squawk 0404, Moison Tower, 119.5.
Okay, 0404 and 19.5 for 60 Hotel.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, you ready for departure to the west?
60 Hotel, stand by. And don't forget to tell them to stand by. There. All right, here we go. 3Gs, top T, no WCs. Take the frictions off. Duh.
RB46 Victor Tango, Lakefront Tower, hold short runway 18 left in sequence. Hold short 1 left.
And 60 Hotel, from Signature, we're ready to go. I'd like to depart, take off the Foxtrot to the east and then bend it back around.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, roger, you can reposition the Foxtrot and hold for clearance for the east.
Okay, reposition the Foxtrot, hold for release, 60 Hotel.
Yep, that's a door that popped open. I guess it looked like it was latched, but it really wasn't. So bad on me for that, but at least I had the wherewithal to notice it after they delayed me and then put it down and really put it in.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, do you have the Cessna on the go off at runway 18 left in sight?
60 Hotel, you firm traffic at site.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, roger. Foxtrot taxiway, wind 120.10, gusting 17, clear for takeoff to the east and pass behind the Cessna. He's entering left traffic to 18 left.
Okay, 60 Hotel in a minute, I had a door pop open.
Lakefront Tower, Scott, 5-0 for Romeo, holding short, 18 left at Lima, ready for takeoff.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, say again.
60 Hotel just needed a minute delay, but now I'm on the go for eastbound departure.
Roger. Cessna 520 Alpha Romeo, Lakefront Tower, runway 18 left, wind 110.11, gust 17, clear for takeoff. Left turn out to the east, approved.
18 left, clear for takeoff, left turn out to the east, approved, 0 firm.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, you just need to depart into the wind. You're going to start your left-hand turn westbound.
60 Hotel, be a right-hand turn unless you need me to turn left.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, make a left-hand turn. Traffic is a Skyhawk departing 18 left.
Okay, left-hand turn, 60 Hotel, no problem.
Cessna 92 Alpha, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Repeat for 92 Alpha.
Cessna 92 Alpha, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend downwind, we'll call our base 92 Alpha, thank you.
Okay, 60 Hotel, I got the traffic on the roll on the side, I'll pass behind him.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, roger, pass behind the Cessna westbound.
60 Hotel.
Oscar 1, Lakefront Tower.
Yes, sir. We're currently 4 miles to the southwest, transitioning northeast to Slidell at 1,200 feet. We should be passing, I could pass Midfield. That'll be good for you.
I took off and flew west around Lake Pontchartrain, dodged a couple storms, little showers, nothing major, and then flew down I-12 towards Gulfport, avoided the parachute operations at Slidell, and then turned back direct. So it was no big deal because I was trying to build hours anyway. It wasn't like I was in a big hurry and I had time to meet them there.
Runway 1418, notice Hammer, Gulfport check on monitor. Over 36 copy out of service. Vehicle departure advised ground control type aircraft destination and cruise. Advise on initial contact you have Echo. Gulfport time information Echo 16530 Zulu, wind 14014, visibility 10. Scattered 2,400, ceiling 3,500.
140. The wind. Oh, traffic stopped on I-10 too. Good Lord. On a Saturday, no less. Well, I wonder what's going on.
I checked ForeFlight and I checked ATIS. Gulfport had been forecast winds in limits inside of 15 knots, and it was still showing that it was good. However, when I checked into tower, there was a different story.
Good afternoon, Gulfport approach, 104991, I'll go Mike.
Number 991 Echo Mike, Gulfport approach, log 0246, ident.
Nothing.
0426, 1 o'clock.
And number 1 Echo Mike, log 0246.
Absolutely nothing's going on. There is no reason for this congestion.
All right, 0246, 1 Echo Mike.
Makes no sense whatsoever.
November 1 Echo Mike, about how much farther northwestbound are you planning on going?
We'll be turning around towards you in about 5 miles or so, and I wonder if we can get an IFR clearance to do an ILS approach 18.
Number 1 Echo Mike, will that be a full stop?
Yes, ma'am, be full stop. And radar vectors would be great.
Here, 6 Sierra Hotel, traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles south, eastbound altitude indicates 1,500.
6 Hotel traffic in sight, and I'll be descending down to 500, taking the beach to Gulfport.
Roger. And are you going to be landing at Millionaire?
A firm.
2,400, ceiling 3,500 broken, 4,800 broken.
November 1 Echo Mike,
2.23, altimeter 3005. ILS continues, landing in departing runway 1418. Notice Hammer, Gulfport board check on monitor. Number 36 Pappy out of service. Before departure, advise ground control type aircraft destination and cruising altitude. Advise on initial contact you have Echo. Gulfport time information Echo, 1653 Zulu, wind 14014, visibility.
6 Hotel has Echo at Gulfport.
Here, 6 Sierra Hotel, roger.
Separate lesson learned, not related to me, but I heard over the frequency, was another aircraft was practicing an approach into Stennis, and there was confusion because he was off course. So I think he was 3 miles off course, and there was confusion about whether he was actually approaching the right airport, whether it was going to be Stennis or whether it was going to be Gulfport. And it's something I'm familiar with because in the T-38, sometimes our instruments aren't that reliable. They're very old and they're prone to failure. And I've seen this before where you can think you're right on course and it turns out you're very much off course. So good on this pilot for taking an opportunity to step back, reset, get vectors back to the initial approach fix and try it again. Luckily it was VFR, so it wasn't a big factor at all.
November 1 Echo Mike, it looks like you went about just right of course. Are you unable to intercept the localizer?
Yeah, we'll be okay.
November 2 906, contact Mobile approach 121.0. Have a good day.
121.1, y'all have a good day.
November 1 Echo Mike, I'm showing you about 2 miles east of final. Would you like 3 vectors?
No, we're doing good. We'll be all right.
November 1 Echo Mike, stay in tension.
We're going to intercept and come on in for landing 18.
November 1 Echo Mike, are you wanting runway 18 at Stennis or runway 18 at Gulfport?
18 is Stennis.
Roger, sir. I'm showing you about 3 miles east of the center line for runway 18.
I wonder if we can go back to Sten and try it over again, ma'am.
November 1 Echo Mike, climb maintain 2000, and you said you wanted to go direct Sten?
Yes, ma'am, if that's possible.
November 1 Echo Mike, Roger, climb maintain 2000, proceed direct Sten, cross Sten at 2000, cleared ILS runway 14.
Oh, that's a mouth.
Need approach.
Direct Sten up to 2000, 1 Echo Mike.
Rocket 25, contact tower. Helicopter 6 Sierra Hotel, contact Gulfport Tower.
6 Hotel, switch to tower. Thanks for your help. All right, 23.7, I believe. All right. Yep. 13. Gulfport Tower, helicopter 5360 Hotels, 13 to the southwest. Follow the beach, will be inbound from Millionaire. I've got Echo.
Air 5360 Hotel, Gulfport Tower, Roger, report to Millionaire in sight.
Report Millionaire inside 60 Hotel. Got the field in sight.
Roger.
60 Hotel has Millionaire in sight.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, Roger, landing at Millionaire, be at your own risk, use caution, winds now 140 at 21, gust 26.
Say again, winds for 60 Hotel?
Wind 130 at 22, gust 26.
60 Hotel. And 60 Hotel, that might actually be above my limits. I might have to hold off to the east for, or correction to the west.
There, 60 Hotel, Roger, just let me know, sir, if you need to do that. And just let you know, I'm sure you can probably see it, just the full rain cell is moving in just about 2 miles south of the shoreline. It does appear to be moving north this time.
Yeah, 60 Hotel, I got it in sight. Just 21 gust 26 is a bit much.
Copy all. Hopefully it should die down here in a little bit.
60 Hotel, I got plenty of gas. Thank you. Yeah, 21 gust 26 is outside of my solo limits, so we're not going to do that. All right, 60 Hotel, I'll hold up and down here over the beach at this altitude. Let me know if you need me higher or lower out of the way.
There, 60 Hotel, that works now, sir.
60 Hotel.
So with gut winds over 20 knots, gusting to 26 knots, that's a non-starter. That's well above my comfort zone, even than the 15 knots. So at that point I had a decision whether I was going to divert and wait it out or just hold and wait it out. And I decided to hold and wait it out because I had plenty of fuel, and again, I was trying to build time. So I set up a bingo or divert fuel where I could hold up until this point, and then at that, when I reached that fuel, I could divert to Stennis, get fuel, wait it out, and then either go to Gulfport or go back to Lakefront. And this time, I actually had my Bluetooth in my headset paired to my phone, so I called Stephanie, who I was supposed to be meeting at the helicopter. You may remember her from the other Harrison County blog.
Hello. Hey, I'm holding off field because the winds are 21 gust 26 and I can't land in that with my solo limitations.
And give you an update on the winds, showing 160 at 15, gust 26 now.
60 Hotel. What's that? Yeah, I'm using my Lightspeed headset, Bluetooth.
And she said, yep, we're waiting it out. There's a storm cell moving in from the south, and we're going to sit here and wait, so don't be in a big hurry.
Yeah, I mean, I got almost an hour and a half of fuel, but I'm going to give it about 30 minutes, and if it gets, you know, if I'm still arcing up and down the beach, then I'm just going to go to Stennis and refuel. Cool. All right, I appreciate it. All right, see ya. At Tower 60 Hotel, just I can hold out here for about 20 to 30 minutes, and let me know if it gets below 15 knots. That's kind of the magic number, being a solo student.
Copy all, and is that just the sustained wind, or does the gusts affect that one as well for you?
Total wind 15 knots, about 5 knots of gust factor, so you know, 10 gust 15 would be okay, or 15 knot sustained, but anything above that is kind of a no-go.
Roger, yeah, it's showing for the minute winds at 160 at 13 gust 26, and the instantaneous winds, they don't show the gusts, but it's showing 150 at 14.
Yeah, it's no big deal. If you know, I've got plenty of fuel to hold. If it gets too long, I'll just divert to Stennis, but I'm good arcing up and down the beach here until you tell me otherwise.
Copy all.
Thank you.
No problem.
And then I called Lester just to confirm with him my plan, make sure it was okay, and then he reiterated the restriction. Hey, look, it's 15 knots, but you know, if you're just landing,
there you go.
You can go up above that a little bit. Just make sure you're not doing patterns or anything. So with that in mind, he was comfortable with my plan to hold and divert if necessary. It was basically a one-way conversation, kind of like me talking to the supervisor of flying in my military career, where we just tell them what the plan is, they back us up.
Hey, just to keep you updated on what's going on, I'm currently airborne. I'm at 500 feet. I'm flying up and down the beach because the winds are 22 gust 26. The last reported wind was 15 gust 26, so I told him 15 knots max, and then no more than 5 knot gusts, if that's correct. I feel fine. I mean, I got plenty of fuel. I've got just under a half a tank in the main and over half a tank in the aux. I'm going to give it 20 to 30 minutes, and if it doesn't clear up, because there's just a cell that's moving through, and if it doesn't clear up, I'm going to go to Stennis and get fuel. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, what's that? Yeah, well, like you said, I'm going to stick to what you told me, and we'll stick with 15 knots, and we'll stick with a 5 knot gust, and there's no point pushing it. Okay, I'll call you when I'm landed somewhere, and I'm either with them or I'm at Stennis. Okay, we'll see you. Bye.
I waited it out. I watched the storm system move through, and then kept pimping them for updates. And then once it got close to 15 knots, I started inbound.
Looks like that cell is blown through. Now it's just a matter of the winds. Wind check.
Wind 16010, gust 17.
60, so I can manage that. I'll be back inbound.
And was that 5360 hotel?
Hey, firm, 60 hotel off to the southeast. I'm about 8 miles out.
Right, sir. You said you're inbound now?
Hey, firm.
Copy, all. And landing at the 900 ramp, be at your own risk, your squad.
60 hotel. Yeah, that's, a 5 knot gust. That's not too bad. Well, 7 knot gust, but I don't know that Lester even said it had to be a 5 knot gust.
And then luckily, as I landed, the winds were less than 15 knots, landed uneventfully. Greg was there to meet me, and then I was off to the races to go for scraping the coast, which was a lot of fun.
Six zero, tell. Say wind, please.
And wind 14011.
60 tell. And there you go. Now it's in limits. Any kind of limits. Clear left, clear right. I don't know where they want me to park. I mean, I see a pair of chalks.
That Scraping the Coast vlog will be the next vlog in this series. It won't be obviously a helicopter flight training vlog, but it'll be another vlog. And then after that will be the return from Gulfport, which thankfully is not as eventful as this. And then after that is my pre-check ride checkout with Lester to make sure that I'm good to go so that I can finally go do my check ride and get my private pilot helicopter license. So a lot of good stuff coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Okay, well that was it. Interesting sortie there, a little over 2 hours. But definitely got some learning points, you know, hey, if there is a doubt, there is no doubt. No point in land, had plenty of fuel. So, cool, I'm going to go fly with Greg and Stephanie and Brandon, so I appreciate them watching. And check out the Lightspeed headset, man, that was awesome. That was clutch.